Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Watch Me Get My Ass Kicked. Sorry about that. See, look at that. You got Eric Berry, better than my little Xavier Woods. You got Kenny Stills, right on par with my Mari Cooper. No, I'm not talking about the WWE superstar.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
They'll run with a second-year man from ASU, Kalen Ballage. And nothing doing. He's immediately
Wait, why ain't you got Drake in?
Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's second
Why
and 10.
Why ain't hoeing Drake like that, man?
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Parker, the intended target, and that'll make it third down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Welcome, Ongwe.
I'm a defender, so what am I
Should have known
going
that
to
was
say?
you that joined the stream.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that time.
Now it's Rosen. And that is incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No
You
doubt
almost
about
let
it,
DeMarcus
because
get back
they
there.
wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a fourth down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
They'll look to set up his blockers. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose. Let's go.
So now here come the Dolphins. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
On second and a couple. Rosen. Well, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Parker unable to get that one.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Switch. We're going to 54. One here. There you go.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Oh, that should have been picked.
It's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and now it's third down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down. The kick by Maher is good. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League, where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
And out come the Dolphins now. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
On third down, Rosen. Oh, Rosen is stripped to the football.
I was about to say, if big man crosses that damn
Plays like this
first
would
down,
become straight
we'll quit.
unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though,
why'd you
the
catch
team
it out of
is able
bounds,
to
you
come up with the
dumbass?
ball.
And out now come the Cowboys. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at
What
contract
the
time.
fuck kind of
But
an
on
animation was
offense,
that?
they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked
Okay.
that one.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed it.
that. Super toe.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Nope,
And he'll get
I
about
got stuck on
3
my
as
line.
He takes this up near the 25.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Third and short yardage. Prescott complete to Jason Witten. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Dak finding his tight end Witten, and the Cowboys have a first down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty.
And the Dolphins rush gets
Where did he come
down
from?
he goes.
Well, enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long for Prescott.
Oh,
And he fires
nice
one
one.
that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
A reminder, coming up later tonight, a lot of buzz about this game. The Browns, they've been doing some travel. Back-to-back primetime games for them. Monday night, they were in New York. Now the Browns head to Los Angeles to take on the NFC. Pressure comes, and down goes Rosen. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Rosen looking to throw. Going for the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
And then as soon as you say that, I get a sack.
Situation here, 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Outright completes it to Jarwin. And he'll be brought
At least
down,
got some
it looks
space
like,
to
right
punt.
at the 15. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Watch the screen, 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 alert, alert, alert.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Got him.
He's got it. Touchdown,
You got it.
Dolphins. A big play there.
No.
His first touchdown of the new season.
Yeah, you're late.
And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Hey, Mom.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose
Oh,
the field
I
position
didn't
battle
get
as a
free of that
general
block.
rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On second down, it's Elliott. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. The Cowboys on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's Prescott. This is Cobb with a catch right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
It's a
You got it.
race.
I don't know what the hell just happened on my team.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Jakeem Grant, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. Now Rosen will lead him up here to go for 2. Here's Rosen. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. Okay. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan. Pretty effective blitz there to stop the draw play right in its tracks.
And actually,
looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. To throw again on second down, Rosen. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Rosen will throw. And this This is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown.
Dude, I don't know how that didn't get batted away.
Devontae Parker, as the first half is winding down, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the
At least
decision to
batted.
just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half, Prescott. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break.
Press the button.
As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
It's not a
Thank
flame.
you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. To throw is Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Now that was some bullshit.
Juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking that time for Stills, but it'll be 2nd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
2nd and 10. It's Rosen again. And to the left side here, Wilson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds.
I thought I had that
create
pick.
hesitancy on the defender's part.
I was running the other
So
way.
pathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Now Balaj. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And now it's Rosen looking. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help for this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone.
This motherfucker said,
He's
"You
not hurried.
fucking
He's not
idiot."
hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed,
They didn't
he did
give
not.
it to
They
him.
stop him. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick, I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter. first down. Prescott. And his
Just
pass
throw it
is
right to him.
intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minkah
Just throw it right to
Fitzpatrick.
him.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Just throw it right to him.
Sanders on for the
Give him the
extra
game.
point.
You know, whatever.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Hi, Mom.
We got this.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott going right side. He has Witten. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Here we go, D. All day. Kill. All day. Check 9. 52.
Prescott. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just...
Why did...
Here's another
That was the wrong person. That was the wrong damn person. That was the wrong person.
Get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. To throw is Rosen. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Rosen. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Randy Gregory. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
Wait, I don't get it. Why did you run?
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Under 10.
And indeed, that's what they'll do is they run it here. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down, seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and then get anywhere close to a 1st down.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Elliott. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Oh, design run for their wideout. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Loss of 6 on the play.
He read that too
and it's
too easy.
Third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Here we go, 46.
Now Prescott.
Prescott, really? Break a tackle.
Charles Harris in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Nah, that was a tackle back there at the 2.
And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week.
He was down there. He was down there.
Part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup.
Pressure comes and down goes.
What were you saying?
DeMarcus Lawrence has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Well, for
I think DeMarcus Lawrence had other ideas.
Defensive player of the week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Randy Gregory in there to drop.
If it ain't DeMarcus Lawrence, then it's Randy Gregory.
Leads to a 3rd and long. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Nah,
and he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there.
I don't know who you were trucking there, but...
Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
Really?
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Last year, Dak Prescott had 3 fourth-quarter comebacks, and he's in search of another one right now. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
I thought he had it.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll start with a give here to Ballage. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. They run it with Balaj. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
What, all my stars light up?
Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Balaj. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again.
What the fuck?
There he goes, right side. And all the way in.
What was that?
Miami touchdown.
My guys just trip over each other.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right
Good
now.
game.
But I'm looking at your face, and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he powers his way up past the 30. The All-Pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's across.
I thought he broke out of that tackle.
Territory. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On 2nd down, Elliott. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Good game.
Charles, we saw a lot.